Hello, friends. Have you ever wondered why some people excel in their work while others constantly struggle? Why do some enjoy every task with ease, while others feel stressed and frustrated? The answer lies in our mindset and methods of practice, a philosophy deeply explored by Thomas M. Sterner in his book, The Practicing Mind. Imagine you're learning a new skill, playing the piano, painting, or starting a business. At first, there's excitement, but over time, motivation fades when challenges arise. But what if I told you there's a secret to mastering any skill, goal, or ambition? A way to stay stress-free, focused, and disciplined. This is the power of the practicing mind. In this video, we'll explore how to incorporate meditation and patience into your daily life so your mind stays both active and centered. You'll learn how to stay present in every moment instead of worrying about when you'll reach your goal. Because when you learn to enjoy the process rather than fixating on the destination, mastery becomes effortless. The practicing mind teaches us that true success isn't about reaching the finish line. It's about how we feel and grow along the way. Let's dive in. If consistency, awareness, and discipline become a part of our lives, we can achieve mastery in any skill. But is it easy? Most of us chase quick results. We focus on the outcome, while the real magic lies in the process. Thomas M. Sterner teaches us that when we develop a practicing mindset, everything starts to feel effortless. Imagine if you could approach every task in life with dedication and focus, without stress. How would that change your life? So if you want to train your mind to work with perfection and patience, if you want to achieve your goals without anxiety and overthinking, then stay with me till the end. Because today, we'll explore the powerful insights from the practicing mind, lessons that can completely transform your life. Chapter 1. Learning to love the process. Have you ever noticed how the initial excitement fades when you start something new? Why do we get bored or frustrated while learning a skill? We crave instant results, and when they don't come quickly, we feel discouraged and give up. This mindset holds us back. It blocks our growth. Thomas M. Sterner reveals that real success isn't found at the destination, but in the journey itself. But our minds, they're always rushing into the future, believing we'll only be satisfied once we reach the goal. Music. Excitement, doubt, frustration, sometimes even self-doubt. Imagine learning to play the piano. In the beginning, every key press feels awkward. Your fingers struggle to find their place, and frustration builds inside you. You might even think, will I ever master this? But pause for a moment. Is the goal just to play a perfect tune? Or is the real beauty in the process, in gradually improving every single day? Sterner reminds us that real growth happens when we learn to enjoy the process. When we focus too much on a goal, every small mistake feels like a failure. But if we shift our mindset, staying present and focusing only on practice, our entire approach changes. Think about a small child learning to walk. They fall, get up, and fall again, but never give up. The child isn't worried about how soon they'll walk perfectly. Every fall is part of the learning process. We need to develop the same mindset. Sterner shares an interesting insight. Whether we're cooking, painting, or learning a new sport, if we let go of the outcome and simply enjoy the process, we improve naturally. But when we constantly think about results, the task starts feeling like a burden. Our biggest mistake? Wanting quick results. But every great achievement requires time and patience. Think about an artist creating a masterpiece. They don't rush to finish the painting. Instead, they focus on every brush stroke, feeling the movement, and immersing themselves in the colors. This is art, this is beauty, and this is the secret to mastering any skill. The biggest lesson from this chapter? If you want to achieve excellence in anything, you must learn to love the process. Treat every practice session as a complete experience. When you read a book, enjoy every page. Don't rush to finish it. When you go to the gym, feel every rep, every set. Don't just focus on how quickly your body will transform. Stirner reminds us that patience and presence are the keys to mastery. Only when we are fully immersed in an activity can we truly learn it deeply. So, the next time you start learning something new, ask yourself, do I love this process? If yes, then you're on the right path. If not, remind yourself, real happiness isn't in the destination, but in every small step of the journey. Chapter 2. Process, not product. We live in a result-driven society. We chase good grades in school, promotions at work, and milestones in life. But in this race, we forget something important. We forget the process. Yet the process is where real growth happens. Thomas M. Stirner teaches us a powerful mindset shift. Focus on the journey, not just the final outcome. But this isn't easy because we're trained from childhood to measure success by results. A student is judged by marks. A musician by how quickly they master a tune. A businessman by how fast they make a profit. But what happens when we stop obsessing over results and fully absorb ourselves in the process? Imagine you want to paint a masterpiece. If you keep worrying about how the final painting will look, you'll feel anxious about every brushstroke. But if you focus on each stroke, painting carefully and precisely, the masterpiece will take shape naturally. This concept applies everywhere, whether you're learning a skill, starting a business, or working on personal growth. Stirner teaches us that when we focus only on the end product, we lose the present moment. We either get stuck in the past, I failed last time, or we worry about the future, will I succeed? But when we simply enjoy the process, our mind stays calm, focused, and free. Imagine a child learning to walk. Every time they fall, do they think, maybe I'll never be able to walk? No, they simply get up and try again, without frustration, without doubt. They enjoy the process and don't worry about when they'll walk perfectly. We need to develop this same attitude. When a musician learns an instrument, if they focus only on playing a tune perfectly as fast as possible, their practice becomes mechanical. But if they feel every note, enjoy every movement, their practice becomes deep and effective. This is the difference between a process-based mindset and a product-based mindset. The trap of worrying about results. Stirner teaches us that when we obsess over results, we create self-doubt and anxiety. Why am I not improving fast enough? Others are doing better than me. This mindset makes learning stressful. But when we focus on the process, the journey becomes effortless and stress-free. Think about going to the gym. If you focus only on how quickly your body will transform, every workout will feel like a burden. But if you feel every rep, every movement, you'll start enjoying the process. Over time, this deep connection helps you celebrate long-term growth with satisfaction. When we practice without pressure, we don't just improve, we feel peace and fulfillment. So next time you learn a skill, start a project, or work on a goal, ask yourself, am I only thinking about the result? Or am I truly enjoying the process? When you fully embrace the process, the results take care of themselves. Chapter 3. The 4 S's. Simplify, small, short, slow. How many times do we feel overwhelmed before even starting something new? We think, this is too complicated. When will I ever learn this? I don't think I can do it. And then we either never start or quit halfway. But what if I told you there's a simple way to make any skill, goal, or practice effortless? This is what Thomas M. Stirner teaches in this chapter. The 4 S's: simplify, small, short, slow. Imagine learning the piano. If you try to play a complex symphony on day 1, you'll get frustrated. Your mind will feel confused, your fingers won't cooperate, and you'll want to give up. But if you simplify, start with just one scale, then slowly learn the chords, it suddenly feels manageable. The first mantra is, break big goals into small, simple steps. When we overcomplicate things, they feel overwhelming. But when we simplify the process, everything becomes easier. Small steps lead to big success. Now, let's talk about the power of small steps. Imagine you want to develop a reading habit. If you set a goal of reading 50 pages a day, your mind may feel overwhelmed before you even start. But what if you set a goal to read just 5 pages? Suddenly, it feels easy and achievable. Small goals aren't just easier, they also give your mind a sense of achievement. This principle applies everywhere. Whether you're learning a skill or building a habit, start small and increase gradually. Short, focused practice is better than long, tiring sessions. Many people believe that becoming an expert requires practicing for hours every day. But the truth is, the mind has limited capacity. If you force yourself to practice for long, exhausting sessions, you'll get tired quickly, lose focus, and slow your progress. Stirner tells us, short but focused practice sessions are far more effective. It's like going to the gym. Instead of working out for hours with low energy, a short, well-planned session delivers better results. Slow progress equals long-term success. The last and most difficult mantra is going slow. Why? Because we all want instant results. But real mastery comes from patience and consistency. Think of a sculptor carving a statue. He doesn't strike the stone randomly in a hurry. Instead, he plans every hammer blow carefully. If he rushes, the masterpiece will be ruined. The same applies when learning any skill. A slow and steady approach leads to true success. The 4 S's for a stress-free learning journey. Stirner teaches us that if we follow these 4 principles, simplify, break big tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Small, start with tiny goals to build confidence. Short, practice in short, focused sessions. Slow, move gradually with patience for long-term success. When you simplify your approach, take small steps, practice less but with focus, and move forward patiently. Growth happens naturally and effortlessly. On the power of the 4 S's in learning. So the next time you start working on a new skill or goal, ask yourself, have I simplified it? Can I break it into small steps? Am I practicing less, but with full focus? Am I learning it gradually with full awareness? If you follow these 4 S's, your learning process will not only become easier, but you will also start enjoying every journey more. The Chapter 4. The Judgmental Mind versus the Observer Mind. Have you ever noticed that when you start learning something new, 2 voices run in your mind? One says, stay calm, be patient. The other says, am I doing it right? What if I never master this? This judgmental mind creates self-doubt and anxiety, slowing down your progress. But what if I told you that there's a way to keep your mind calm and fully focused while learning? This is exactly what Thomas M. Stirner teaches in this chapter. Equanimity, sambhav, a balanced mindset. The observer mind, drishtabhav, watching without reacting. How to stay calm and focused in any situation. When learning a new skill, we often react emotionally. If things don't go as expected, we get frustrated. If we make mistakes, we start doubting ourselves. But Stirner teaches us that equanimity, sambhav, is the state where we can experience any situation without emotional turbulence. This doesn't mean we become emotionless. It means we control our emotions and act with awareness instead of impulsiveness. A simple example. Imagine you're meditating and suddenly you hear a loud noise. Your natural reaction would be, why is there so much noise? This is ruining my practice. But what if instead you just observe the noise without reacting? In a few seconds, the noise passes and your mind naturally returns to your practice. This is equanimity. When you learn to accept situations without reacting, your mind becomes peaceful and focused. The observer mind. Seeing without reacting now, let's talk about the observer mind, the seer bhav. Thomas M. Stirner explains that inside each of us, there is an observer watching everything, our thoughts, emotions, reactions, and progress. When we activate this observer, we start looking at every challenge, mistake, and failure from an outsider's perspective. This gives us clarity. We stay calm and composed instead of reacting impulsively. A simple example. Imagine you're learning a new musical instrument. The first time you try to play a tune, your fingers don't land in the right place, the sound is off, and frustration kicks in. Your mind starts saying, "I'll never be able to play well." But if you activate the observer mind, you step back and watch these thoughts without getting caught up in them. You remind yourself, "I'm still learning. This is normal. Every practice session makes me better." This mindset is the real secret to long-term growth. The power of an equanimous mind. When we develop an equanimous mind, sambhav, we start seeing things differently. Mistakes don't feel like failures anymore. They become learning experiences. Progress doesn't feel slow because we learn to enjoy each step. We stop feeling anxious about results and focus on being fully present. So the next time you face a challenge, pause and observe your mind. Are you reacting with frustration or responding with awareness? Are you judging your progress or enjoying every small improvement? If you make equanimity and the observer mindset part of your daily life, not only will your skills improve faster, but your life will also become more peaceful and fulfilling. For Chapter 5, Stepping Outside Your Comfort Zone. Have you ever wondered why we fear change? Why do we hesitate when trying something new? The answer is simple. Our mind craves safety and familiarity. It likes what's known and predictable because there's no risk. But here's the paradox. True growth only happens outside the comfort zone. If we stay in a safe bubble where everything is easy, we never improve. Thomas M. Sterner explains this truth in this chapter. Step out of your comfort zone. Only then will real progress happen. Facing the initial discomfort. Whenever we start learning something new, our first reaction is discomfort and resistance. Let's say you decide to learn the guitar. On the first day, your fingers hurt. The chords feel awkward. The sound doesn't come out right. Your mind immediately says, "This is too hard. Maybe I'm just not good at this." But here's the big question. Will you accept the discomfort and keep going, or will you give up and return to your comfort zone? The secret to overcoming discomfort. Sterner teaches us that discomfort is temporary. It's a sign that your mind and body are adapting to something new. Whenever we step out of the comfort zone, the mind resists at first. But if we keep going gradually, that same thing that once felt difficult starts to feel easy. What once felt impossible becomes second nature. What once scared us now feels normal. What once made us uncomfortable now becomes our strength. Stepping out of the comfort zone, an exciting journey. Think about the first time you worked out at the gym. Your body was sore, every movement felt tough, and you questioned if you could keep going. But after a few weeks, the same workout started feeling easier. Reframing the struggle. Our biggest mistake? We see stepping out of the comfort zone as a struggle. Sterner says, don't see it as a struggle, see it as an exciting journey. Instead of asking, how hard will this be? Ask, how much better can I become today? This mindset shift brings new energy into every challenge. Stop judging yourself. One common mistake we make? We start judging ourselves too soon. When we're not perfect at something new, we assume, maybe I'm just not made for this. But think about a child learning to walk. He falls, regains balance, falls again, until he walks effortlessly. He never stops to think, maybe walking isn't for me. This is the natural learning process. Patience, the key to growth. Sterner reminds us, if you expect immediate results, frustration will follow. If you focus on progress, growth happens automatically. Imagine an artist painting for the first time. If he expects a masterpiece on his first try, he'll feel frustrated. But if he treats each brushstroke as an experiment, his skill will improve naturally. The practicing mind in real life. Have you ever started learning something new and felt super motivated at first? But as time passes, your patience fades. You want quick results. And when progress is slow, frustration kicks in. Thomas M. Sterner teaches us that the secret to mastery is to keep our mind in practicing mode. Focus on the process, not just the goal. Imagine learning to play the piano. If you're obsessed with playing a full song quickly, every mistake will frustrate you. But if you focus on each note, each movement as an experiment, you will, checkmark, improve faster. Enjoy the journey. The same applies to life. A gardener who only cares about having a beautiful garden, but doesn't enjoy planting, watering, and nurturing his plants, will never truly appreciate his garden's beauty, because the real joy is in the journey. The patience and discipline, the keys to mastery. Every day, our mind is pulled towards distractions. Mobile phone, entertainment, comfortable habits, all of these pull us away from learning and growth. But the practicing mind protects us from this trap. Discipline is a skill, and when we develop it, fitness becomes easier. Building a business feels more exciting. Meditation becomes natural. Embrace the practicing mind. From now on, face every challenge with the mindset, I will practice daily and get a little better each time. The secret to growth and happiness. Real happiness and growth come when we make a practicing mind our lifestyle. When you focus on the process, you improve naturally, without the pressure of results. When you learn or work on a goal, ask yourself, am I practicing or just rushing for quick results? If you develop this practicing mindset, you won't just master one skill, you will master life itself. Conclusion: life is a practice. Every aspect of life is a practice, whether learning a new skill, achieving a goal, changing your thinking and habits. The practicing mind teaches us, mastery isn't reaching the goal, it's loving the process. Getting out of your comfort zone fuels growth. Small steps plus patience equals big success. An observer mindset helps us learn from failures instead of fearing them. With this mindset, you can master anything, whether it's personal growth, learning, or success. Are you ready? Are you ready to adopt the practicing mind in your life? Can you learn to enjoy the journey instead of rushing for results? If yes, then believe me, you will achieve excellence and truly enjoy the process. If you found this valuable, like and share so more people can benefit. For more powerful book insights and self-growth tips, subscribe to Ebook-audio and hit the bell icon. We're here with you on your success journey. Keep learning, keep growing, and see you in the next video. Blast off.